Hello everyone and welcome to a video that's finally light. Yeah, as you can see, natural daylight, absolutely loving it. It's the half-term holidays. I get to make light videos in the winter when the holidays and the weekends allow me enough time. But anyway, today is quite a fun video. It's a video that I always like doing, and that's a tech survey. I'm combining two tech surveys today from two different people. I will be mentioning who they are. These two have recently been sent to me, and again everyone, I've messed up with my organisation skills tremendously. Somebody, I think even two people, sent me tech surveys close to the end of 2011 maybe, or even before that, and I haven't done them, so please, I'm so sorry. Please resend them yet again if I haven't done your tech survey yet, because I now have a new method and a new method, organisation tactic to try and keep myself organised and remember to actually do these tech surveys. But anyway, if I haven't done your tech survey, please resend it, and I will sit here with terrible messed up hair and whatnot to try and answer your questions. So sorry if I'm looking down a lot everyone, I am reading off of my MacBook Pro, but hey, at least it's light. Okay, so the first tech survey has been sent by Luke. You can check out his YouTube channel link in the video description. Okay, so first question, let's dive right in. If there was any graphics card out there that you would replace the one in your Mac Pro, alright. Is there any graphics card out there that you would replace the one in your Mac Pro for? Yes. I would replace the graphics card in my Mac Pro for pretty much any other graphics card, including things like the 5870, the 6870, even some of the NVIDIA GeForce stuff. Pretty much anything, to tell you the truth. I think I'll be getting a 6870. Apple don't seem to be releasing their new Mac Pro, but when they finally do, then I guess I'll see what graphics cards are on offer. The pricing will probably be totally through the roof, so if it is, then I will go to another place to try and get a decent graphics card, but I hope to get a 6870. Question number 2, do you thoroughly enjoy college? Yes, I do. I really enjoy it on its own, but when I compare it to how school was, I enjoy it even more. It's wonderful. Yes, you've got to get up early, and yes, it takes up a lot of time, but it is just incredible. The things I'm learning are fantastic. The people I've met, really awesome people, and I'm just generally having a fantastic time. Question number 3, if there was no Mac Pros, what computer would you get? Very hard question. It would have to be a Mac, of course, because I'm a Mac person when it comes to things like video editing and just general computer use. I would probably get a very highest end as I could Mac Mini, because I really like them, and I'd probably get 2 of them, one for just video editing and then one for everything else, because of course the Mac Mini is nowhere near as powerful. I wouldn't get an iMac because I just hate the fact that I'm restricted to taking the screen around with me when I move the computer. I'd much prefer to use my external monitors, even though the iMac is a very nice Mac and it's great for some people. That's just not really my scene. Question number 4. When Windows 8 is out, will you install it? If it's stable and if it's a sort of must-have upgrade and everyone else in the gaming PC world is doing it, then yeah, I'll install Windows 8, no problem. If you had to buy back your PS3 or Xbox 360, which would it be? I really don't want either of them. As far as next-gen gaming goes, the gaming PC is just right for me. But if I had to buy back either of them, I'd get back the PS3 just so I could sell it again, because it's worth more money. And if you had to force me to keep it, then I would still get the PS3, because at least it's got a built-in Blu-ray player. Question number 6, are you into Star Wars? Yes, I'm into Star Wars quite a bit. Well, I'm into Star Wars, but not like a massive Star Wars nerd fan, you know, like I've got the films and I've seen them and I enjoy them a lot, but I'm not a Star Wars freak. I just enjoy it. Number 7, this is the last question from Luke. when can we expect a new room tour? Very good question. Looking around me now, nothing much has changed since the last one, so unfortunately you know what I'm going to say, probably not very soon. It'll probably be towards the end of 2012, maybe around August time, or maybe even October, November, sometime around there. That's the kind of time that I'm leaning towards at the moment, but it could be different. So that was Luke's tech survey. As I say, his link would be in the video description below. Moving on to our next tech survey. This one has 10 questions. This has been sent in by Lance, and his video description can also be found... Nope, his link can also be found in the video description. Okay, let's go on to the first question. Will you ever buy a Nintendo 3DS? This is a really cool question, actually. I will not buy a Nintendo 3DS. I have had a go, and yes, the 3D does hurt my eyes and give me a headache. And one thing that I think about the Nintendo DS as a whole, not just the 3D DS, the Nintendo 3DS, I think that basically they're just ripping off all the old Game Boy games. I mean, all the Mario stuff coming out again and again, like Nintendo are just relying on their old characters, which is great because they're fantastic games, but I can do all that on my Game Boy Color. I don't really want to go out and spend, you know, get a next-gen console, but then end up with all these, I guess you could even say sort of retro-style games, but I don't know, it's just not for me. Someone in the comments is going to have a go at me for what I just said, but the DS really isn't my scene. Question number 2. Will you ever buy a Power Mac G5 again? Highly likely. If I ever do buy one again, it won't be for a main machine or anything like that. It would purely be for the purpose of making videos, and possibly I might think of something that I need a G5 for, in which case I'll buy one because they're a great price. But if I do end up with a G5, it's more than likely because I want to make videos about it. Will we see any game reviews? As you know, I've only done one proper game review, and it was very successful. The only thing that stopped me from making another one, what was it? Was the time, because I put a lot of editing work into my Doom 64 review. I started doing a Max Payne review, and yes, that is to come. But the time for editing, and then the amount of sort of response I got from that video, the ratio was fairly different, so it didn't really inspire me to, you know, rush out and make another game review. But there will be more game reviews to come. That kind of thing will be happening probably more towards the summertime, where I can do less sort of vlogging type videos like this, and more sort of intensely edited, chopped up videos that take a lot of time. Question number 4. Will you ever get a Mac Mini or Apple TV? Well, as you saw from my previous video, my family have got an Apple TV, and I love it. It is fantastic. And if I ever did get a HD capable projector, then it's very likely that I'd get an Apple TV. A Mac Mini, that's also likely. I like them very much, but you know, if the Mac Pro's here, then I really don't need them. So Mac Mini, I would buy one, but I don't think you'll be seeing one at any time soon. Question number 5. What are your thoughts on the iMac G4? As you guys know, I unboxed an iMac G4 a while back and then sold it. I think it's a stunning looking machine. Beautiful design. I think it's fantastic for any Apple collector. It's a must-have. I'd like an Apple collector to have the 15-inch, the 17-inch and a 20-inch all in a row. They're beautiful machines. Unfortunately, they're very slow. They're single G4s. So like the one I had was a single 1 GHz G4, and I mean that scores 499 in Geekbench. And I know Geekbench scores aren't everything, but if you look at MDDs, some of them can score like 1,300, 1,400, which is nearly 1,000 more than the iMac G4. And the iMac G4s are quite a bit more expensive than Power Macs. So even though the design is wonderful, it is still economically and price to performance way better to get an MDD or a high-end Quicksilver. Question number 6. Will you get the latest iMac 27-inch? No, I will not. Question number 7. Will you ever get the Quicksilver? Well, if you look way back on my channel, I used to have a Quicksilver. It was a single 933 MHz with 256 MB of RAM and an 80 GB hard drive. Wonderful machine, liked it a lot. Very slow, single G4 again. I'm not a fan of single G4 machines these days. It has to be a dual G4 for me, so that basically limits you to getting an MDD or a dual 1 GHz Quicksilver if you want to run Leopard. But yeah, I mean, it was a good machine. Love the case design, but I did sell it to get a dual 1 GHz MDD, and that was a really good decision. Question number 8. What Apple tech have you acquired? If you mean recently, then I have got the Apple TV for my family, but other than that, Apple tech, I haven't really got anything new at all. I've got some upgrades for the Mac Pro, but that's not really Apple stuff. But if you want to see any of the Apple tech that I've got, just look back on my channel, just type in the word Apple, because every single one of my Apple related videos is tagged with the word Apple. I'm going to get an iPhone 4S. I was going to get an iPhone 4S, but to tell you the truth, everyone, I don't think I am now. I think I'm going to buy into the Android market. I'm doing a lot of research. The iPhone 4S contracts are not economical for me in such a way that I'd be paying £100 for the phone and then paying £35 a month, which I can't really justify. I can get an Android phone, which is a really nice handset, say a Samsung Galaxy S2. I can pay 50 quid for that phone and then pay like £25 a month and get the exact same kind of deal, but on a better phone network. So it's a lot cheaper for me to have an Android handset. And also, I'm not a very big fan of the iPhone screen. It looks fantastic, but it's small for what it is. And as you guys know, I have a visual impairment. And even though the accessibility features on iOS are some of the best out there for a mobile device, the screen size just isn't. You know, I've got an iPhone 3GS, as you guys know. It just isn't quite big enough for me. I can't use my phone for long periods of time. I just find myself having the handset really close and I'm just squinting. But like I said, I've got very poor eyesight, so that's nothing really, that's no dig at Apple, it's just a personal thing for me. The iPhone 4S is a fantastic device, obviously unbeatable smoothness, it's very elegant, sleek, smooth, it does a lot of things, it's very powerful now, it's got a lovely camera built into it, but I just cannot afford it. The phone is ringing, so I'll be back with question 10 in a minute. So that was a waste of time. Apparently some automated woman has fantastic news regarding my pension, so that's just great. But anyway, yeah, the iPhone 4S, great device, absolutely love it. I haven't seen one in person or used one in person actually, but you know, it's basically the same as the iPhone 4, just with, you know, a little bit more fancy features added. But yeah, like I said, I just can't afford it, which is a shame. There was a time where I was going to get it. I was going to get the £35 a month contract. However, I did some maths and realised that I would be missing out on quite a chunk of some of the things that I'm being able to achieve at the moment as far as buying things are concerned. And this year is a crucial time for me. I need to be very clever with my money. I can't just go out and buy random Power Macs anymore and enjoy upgrading them, because I'm trying to I'll explain in the future, but I'm trying to build up equipment for a specific project that I want to achieve throughout this year, and I'm just, you know, I've got to really think about the money that I spend. Okay, last question. Question number 10. What videos will we see during 2012? Great question, and I've got a great answer. You're going to see a lot. You're going to see in the summer a ton of gaming PC stuff, and I mean a ton. In the summer, you're also going to see a lot of the usual summer type videos that I do. As you guys know, I tend to be able to get out about 2 or even 3 videos a week during the summer. And do you know what, guys? My summer holidays is long yet again this year. It's not just 6 weeks, it's like 8 or 9 weeks, I think, just like it was last time. So that's fantastic. I've got so many plans, a lot of stuff, you know, maybe like even some more vlog type stuff, just more random videos. But yeah, a lot of gaming PC stuff, obviously room tour sometime, like I said, and to come very soon, maybe in the next month or 2, there'll be a lot of recording studio based content, all related to my music room up there. I'll finally be getting some decent gear for it. So yeah, that is basically that for videos. A lot planned, more reviews, game reviews like I said during the summer when I can actually have time to edit videos and whatnot, put them together. And yeah, just general stuff like that. And also some more music related content. Now I know you guys, you're not all into that, but there are some subscribers on my channel that have subscribed just for that kind of thing. So I have to cater for everyone's need, because I've said this every single time. My channel is a variety channel, and I constantly get people telling me, you should make separate channels for your separate interests. And no, I really shouldn't, because I am making a channel displaying my life and my interests. And I want everyone, no matter if you're a Mac guy or a PC guy or a music guy or a gaming guy, I want everyone to see each part of me. Because nobody's forcing you to watch every single one of my videos. Of course that's not what I'm doing. You can wait until a video that I upload that interests you pops up into my subscription box. So I've always enjoyed making a variety channel. I love the diversity and even the randomness on my channel. I just like having a lot of different interests displayed. But anyway, before I rant on any longer, this has been a tech survey video. I really enjoy doing these. Again, the people that I hate to say it, but the people that I've forgotten about their surveys, please send them in again. I'm so sorry. It's nothing personal. It's just my pure lack of organisation, and my mind is like a sieve. But anyway, that's 2 tech surveys crammed into one. There's links below for the guys who sent those in. So yeah, that's concluded this video. I love the lighting, bring it on. I wish I could keep it. I wish I could put it in a box and just get it out for my nighttime videos. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you again soon with a brand new video. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun this summer, like I said, in reply to question 10. It's going to be fantastic.